Just listen to that. No cars. I mean, me talking is the only thing disturbing the peace. Okay, hi guys, and welcome to the show from Germany. We're back in the Black Forest. Last year I was actually filming my Explorer video just in this forest, or part of the forest here. So I'll be talking about the Explorer because I've modded it. Once again working with Hanhart, hosting an event here right in the southern part of Germany. It's quite warm actually. This is the warmest part of the country. I'm also going to talk about my collecting goals because they've changed. There's been some new releases, industry changing releases that have affected my own collecting journey, so I'll discuss that. Forgive my appearance, a combination of being hungover and jet lagged at the same time. So I'm going to go for a hike and try and sweat it out of me. It is beautiful today, as you can see. Anyway, before we get into it, like the video and let me know how you're doing in the comments.
Unbelievable.
We're on a hike and we're with D as well.
What up, yo? What up, Gentry? This is how we do it in Germany.
I mean,
it's all good.
Felix, Simon.
Hey.
You guys will know them from the Hanhart, the factory tour video. Let's flip this around. Now we're gonna go up there. As I write this, it's mid-June and it's already shaping up to be perhaps one of the most significant years in the history of horology, well, at least in recent decades. A few weeks ago, I had the honour and privilege of attending the 250th anniversary of Breguet in NYC. Yes, that's me, my Grail watch on wrist, taking pics with Emmanuel Breguet, the 7th generation descendant of Abraham Louis Breguet himself, along with some of the distinguished members of our New York Gentry crew. And always stay tuned to the Instagram, link below, if you wish to join us for more future events, as I announce them only on there. Now, with Breguet under the leadership of a new CEO, 4 hot releases, and we're only halfway through the year, and many more apparently in the pipeline, it seems that my favourite horology brand is undoubtedly on the rise. I can't deny, after seeing some of the engraving being done from memory, no less, by their expert watchmakers, with even our Gentry crew present having a go, it has made me want to splurge on some more Breguet before prices also rise, as it takes back its rightful throne as the king of the Swiss Holy High Trinity, as it so rightfully should.
Minute 2 of the hike, and as the geezer of this group, Gentry, I'm doing this for you, right? Not for me.
Oh, we're stopping to eat fruit on the side of the road.
Cherries. Oh, wow, they are so good.
Russell, what are you wearing?
I've got one of T's favourites, the old Mudman G9000.
Yes.
That's for you. That's for you too. That's for you, mate.
For you, Squale. 1521.
Absolutely love it.
The PVD.
On behalf of the Azula crew, I must object.
What are you wearing?
Casio Pro Trek. Got my Hanharts and Vixa safely locked away.
10 minutes in, everyone's still alive. We're talking about Bund straps on the 417. Bund. Russell is a convert. He wasn't.
Absolutely. Who would have thought it?
Yeah, I'm the same way.
6.5-inch wrister.
Yeah.
With a Bund.
What's your opinion, D?
Love the Bund. Hanhart's making some mad leather. Buy a couple extra.
Nice.
And actually, I'm not kidding. I don't work for Hanhart yet.
Soon. I tried wearing it without. I don't know, it just didn't feel. So immediately went back on. Right, update. We are half an hour in. We've already lost one person. D had to go back.
Dangerous forest.
Dangerous. He wants to get naked by the pool and sip cocktails. I don't blame him. We are halfway up the mountain. Russell's still with us.
Still there.
What are we still doing here?
Sam is still with. Yeah, I know. Yes, exactly. He's in like a flying canoe. There's a paraglide up there.
Hey! How does it look up there? It's a hotel. See?
Yeah, that's the hotel down there. So you probably can't see it with the wide lens. At the top is the church, you might remember from a previous video.
Woo!
How you doing, man?
That's a lot. It's the most amount of effort I've ever put in to see a church.
So is that
That's French, like way in the back. The foggy part is France already. So we're really, really close to the border. Yeah. Strasbourg is right over there. It's very hot.
Well, it's absolutely phenomenal. I thought it was going to be settle in on the first day, relax by the pool.
No.
No, we just did a biblical hike.
Yeah. And then
great.
the pool.
Then the pool.
Yeah. Now we really are hiking because we've gone off the trail, and as you can see, it's getting a bit
Next
challenging.
we go for a cocktail. That is just phenomenal.
I know, it's crazy, right?
How did we hire that guy?
Ah, 95 degrees. I'm sorry if there's noise of the highway, but look where I am. Quite a landmark. Of course, I'm wearing the Accutron. Oh, and you'll hear planes taking off. Talking of legendary brands that changed the world, Accutron are on the cusp of releasing a brand new tuning fork movement, the first in many decades, since the 1960s heydays of powering all the space race timing tech, making possible the giant leaps for mankind, before the advent of quartz, naturally. Because La Guardia is right over there, and where I live is over there, like 10 minutes that way. I spent about a quarter of my life in this part of Queens. This is why this watch is so important, and this building, because of course this was developed here. I've passed it a million times on the highway, going to Brooklyn to see family at Thanksgiving, and going to La Guardia to catch a flight, or JFK or whatever. Probably actually I will again, because I'm doing some traveling soon. I just had to wear this, come here, and very cool indeed. Pay a visit. And look at this clock, look at this. Look at that. Just stunning. Art Deco, it's so symmetrical, so beautiful, simple, classic. Why don't they make buildings like this anymore? I was made to feel like I had a visit from Mr. X from the movie JFK, as I was surreptitiously slid deliberately leaked top secret documents about this watch world changing news. A really cool touch, considering the brand's involvement with spycraft and military timing technology during the Cold War, and so much more beyond that. Once again, the iconic F-sharp hum returns, along with a deadly accurate, butter-smooth, sweeping, gliding seconds hand, and signature Richard Rogers inside-out design language. But this time in the form of a modernized 39mm space view. Now, unfortunately, a few out there have already got their knickers in a twist about the rumoured price. But you try researching, testing, developing, manufacturing, and then launching a new movement in a watch at a lower price at that scale. As Furio Giunta said,
"No bitch to me."
It's just heavenly here. Just heavenly. These sounds. The cows. So this, voglio dire grazie mille a mio amico Alex. Gave me this. Marcus Aurelius Meditations is my favourite book. I reread it every year. Now I'm starting to read it in Italian, which is the next level. But also to keep my knowledge of it proficient, because it's just such useful everyday advice. But this, 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living. So how this works is every day of the month, You know, so for example, today it is the 25th. There's a quote from Seneca, and then there's an interpretation by Robert Greene, no less. So bits of advice. Sometimes it's very prescient, almost seems fated. Other times it's just something to keep for the future, or something you're planning to do. You reread it every year. That's what Alex does. So I highly, highly recommend it. It has improved my life, definitely. Starts your day right, you know, 5 minutes before you exercise, after the cappuccino, the espresso. Take a few minutes to take in some of this wisdom, apply it to your life. Yeah, watching Baywatch in German. It's amazing in German. So I can't even remember what day this is, day 3 or whatever. What watches did I bring? 5, surprisingly. Only 5. The Aerospace, of course. Kind of like a high-end G-Shock for me. Does it all, you know, even wakes me up. On the Tropic strap, the vulcanized rubber that I've talked about several times. These straps, I've got 2 actually with me, one on the Squale as well. Not being hyperbolic, they really have revolutionized my wrist-wearing experience, shall we say. But yeah, this is vulcanized rubber. I got it from Holben's, shout out to them. Perforated, fantastic for the hotter months. That lovely smell of vanilla. Then we have the Seiko Chariot, little conversation starter, the Vasarely inspired design, thinnest manual wind Seiko movement ever produced. Disco Volante shape, although it's a squared one, only $400. An amazing find. That confuses people and I enjoy it. The Geo Panomatic Luna. This has been a great everyday watch because I can read the date without glasses. Yeah, I wish it was 38mm, but then it wouldn't have the proportions and I wouldn't be able to read the details. Very kind of understated, classy, obviously. Oh, and this is the, let me just remember what strap this is. This is a new strap, actually. It's French made, called Molcoin. Again, from Holben's. Trying it out, really love it. Very, very high quality. And the blue, the subtle blue, just complementing the blue hands there, of course. The default travel watch brings me buona fortuna. You know, I don't travel without it. And then my sports watch. Also been jogging with this Squale 1521. Went in the pool with it several times. Again on the Tropic, this time in black. Bought this used, did unboxing. Absolutely love having this more kind of macho interpretation. But yeah, that's my 5. No Casios, which is rare for me. And I hate having a bare wrist. I might be buying a watch today, surprisingly. We're in there somewhere.
We're here.
We're there, right?
And then we went.
Hop, 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 hop. Yeah.
They went up there.
Bang! I'm with D. How are you, man?
What's going on, brother? What is up, Gentry?
D has brought his Vixa.
Hanhart love all week long. That's what's up.
We are in the iconic museum. You can, with the squeaky watchmaker's chair. You have.
I've got my 1939 re-edition Flieger chronograph, cathedral hands.
Gorgeous. And I'm wearing the Vixa.
He's absconding with my Vixa Type 20, which is perfectly fine. As long as I get the wire.
I knew it from the first second I saw this. I want it. There's a whole bunch of reasons why. I will save it for another video. You guys, if you've been paying attention, you'll know about Vixa, the name change. Basically, reparations after the war to produce for the French
fighter pilots. 5,000 units delivered post-war, somewhere mid-50s, I reckon.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you to Tristano, to Russell, to the team at Hanhart, Felix, Simon, Franz. You've all been so excellent and so gracious to have not only the big boys, but also hobby of ours on the scene. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Russell's behind the camera.
Russell's off camera.
Come say hello. Just
Come pop in.
Yeah.
I'm security.
Yeah.
Go find that glitch. He's around here somewhere.
We are going to open the watch for the first time and decide if Dee's going to get a nice fat check or nothing at all.
Now, to be fair, I've never opened it, but I told him, give Tristano the true report, because I am not going to sell a turkey to a buddy.
So there's the big screw. This was the part we did in But I have to ask Manfred for that.
Interesting.
Because the Hanhart movements had shock protection, and the this bridge is a bit different. Want to compare this to the movement in the museum? To have it close to each other, both movements next to each other.
Oh yeah, that's a genius idea.
You can talk to them.
Yeah.
Sometimes they answer. Sometimes they answer.
Hello, sheepy, sheepy.
Russell, the sheep whisperer.
Mad sheep talker.
The magic.
Movement looks good.
Yeah.
Beat arrow is a bit big, but for that type of movement, it's okay, I think.
So we've confirmed that this is a model without the shock protection.
Right.
And D, as you so rightly said, it would have had that shock protection, the word on the dial, right?
Based on what he just said, other Hanharts did have it, but this was made by Hanhart for the French.
Right.
And so it's not surprising that it didn't have all the bells and whistles.
Right.
I cannot validate that historically though.
Right.
I don't know. These are the people who would know. At the end of the day, if it's not excellent, he shouldn't buy it.
It's not fully wound, and in a not fully wound, dial down with nearly 280 degrees by plus 20 seconds, nearly 24 hours. It's running okay for that. You understand that watch is nearly 100 years old. Up to 80 years, maybe.
Yeah.
I think it's okay for
1950s.
Yeah, that's okay for such a watch.
I think we have a deal.
Whatever you like, man.
Yeah.
I want you to be happy.
So there is
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
There is no water damage, no.
Good.
So sometimes the wheel they turn brown or
I've
green
seen that.
or something like that. So there is no
The brown
there was
wheel.
no moisture inside or something like that.
Oh, very good.
The springs are okay. I think it's running very well.
Spritz time, guys.
Spritz time.
Spritz, chaps. Let's go and have some spritz, shall we?
Yeah, and you have changed the hands maybe, or?
Yeah, the hands.
Not me, but in its life.
Yeah.
Most certainly.
It's fully okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Thank
You're
you.
welcome for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful watch.
I really appreciate it, man.
T.
Yeah.
It's been validated by Hanhart.
Oh, what? Now I have to pay an extra grand.
Yeah, I think what's the Hanhart tax or something like that? I am, of course, behind the helm. Like a precious cargo times 2. And, off to the races we go.
We've got this mad guy here. And another mad guy there. You watch the roll, oh my god.
Room, zoom, zoom, and a boom, boom, shake your rump.
We can record this accident in glorious 4K as my face eviscerates
Look, you
itself.
both had a good run.
Yeah. I've seen the factory now.
You've seen the fact as the geezer of this
Both
group.
had a good run.
You've had a good run. Very nice.
Go for it.
I've got one more question left for my guest, which is legacy. Right, legacy. Having been on YouTube for 11 plus years and counting.
Oh my god.
Eventually, one day, he's going to retire to Italy somewhere and hang up the hat
Yeah.
of watch yapping.
Yeah.
And
Try at
the
least.
Gentry shall provide a salute. But what would you want someone to remember your legacy as looking back?
By the way, I'm actually filming this on my phone as well. So
What was that movie? Where it's like the Nolan movie?
Inception.
Inception,
It's
yeah.
like
You put
the
that-
video inside a video inside a video. No, but for my channel,
Yeah.
I'll check out these. You know D from the live shows, so check out D's channel, and then there will be this
Yeah.
that I'm filming
Indeed.
on his channel. And finally, there is always that lust for a world timer, a complication I actually do need with my day job outside of YouTube, as pulling out my phone constantly to check multiple time zones is, well, kind of tedious. I'm also trying to use my phone less and less in general, as I despise them, and trying to figure it out with my dyslexic brain on the fly always ends up in miscalculations and missed meetings. Now, if you missed my previous episode, Frédéric Constant released one of the best new watches of 2025 with their crowd-funded Watch Angels collab, again powered by their industry-leading proprietary caliber, but finally in a 40mm size. So, could my 38mm Goldilocks pleasing sweet spot be next? Of course, I await with bated breath, as it is a brand I really do admire. So in the meantime, I might actually experiment with some other brands, like the heavily Art Deco styled Meraviglia by Bulgari, and thankfully these days being quite a reasonable price on the used market. Along with a family connection to the revered Roman brand, maybe that could be a good placeholder / a bit on the side dalliance to have some fun with in the meantime. But then, as if a sign from the horological gods, as I write these words, Space One just launched the ultimate wild card of a world timer. Now, for those unfamiliar, it's the more avant-garde sister brand I have talked about before, the brainchild of Nevada Grenchen head honcho Guillaume Ledet and his team of top-notch French designers. Running up and down these hills, it's quite a workout. Let me catch my breath and then I'll talk a little bit about my Explorer. Come stai? Cosa pensi di mio Squale? You like my Squale? Oh, you want to come and have a look at my Squale? Oh, they want to see my Squale. Ciao. Ciao. You like my Squale? Okay. Alright, ciao guys. Ciao. I gotta go. So the Explorer, I had I tempi cambiano, which is a quote from The Godfather. Now I've taken the watch to another level because it's personalized, it's mine forever. I don't intend to sell it. It's a wonderful way to make it unique and special. A nice confluence of my cultures, Italian and British, of course, because I still think that watch is the most quintessentially British Rolex there is. It translates to time's change, the cyclical Uroboro nature of time, that everything is in a constant state of flux, of change. Nothing is permanent. Almost a memento mori. It's very Marcus Aurelius-esque, if that's even a word. It is now. Personal reminder that, you shouldn't take things for granted. Enjoy every moment. And I had it done in a kind of handwriting style to make it seem as if it was just, written on, literally. I was thinking about doing it something a little bit more formal, like a Roman font. I felt it was precisely that. It was too formal. Michael Corleone, his mother said that to him in a crucial moment. The Godfather, aside from, commentary on America, on criminality, on psychology of family dynamics, and there's so much going on in that movie. At the core of it is a struggle between good and evil, family responsibilities. There's a lot. So you can read into that movie in a million different ways. It talks about traditionalism versus modernity, mortality, everything. So there we have it. Now, unfortunately, I did not have time to record an outro because I had to rush off to the airport very early indeed and almost miss my flight. So a quick thank you to the whole Hanhart team for being, well, absolutely pure class. Also to Dee and Russell for being amazing co-pilots on this adventure. Now, you can do your part if you could kindly like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to leave your comments. What are your opinions on my watch collecting goals? What are yours? And stay tuned for so much more. I'll catch you in the next one. Onwards and upwards. Thank you for watching. Ciao.